everyone, welcome to Saturday Story Break. My name's Miss Karen from the Greece Public Library. We're going to listen to some books today and also sing some songs. So we're going to start by pretending that we're reading a book with our hands. So go ahead and put your hands together like this, and we're going to practice opening our book just like that. Good job. Let's try it one more time. Here's our book. Open up our book. Awesome. We're also going to practice turning the pages. So hold your book out and we're going to turn the page just like that. So turn the page. Good. So we're going to sing this to the Happy If You Know It song. So sing along and use your book in your hands for the song. Are you ready? Okay. If you're happy and you know it, read a book. Read a book. If you're happy and you know it, read a book. Read a book. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, read a book. Read a book. Awesome. Ready to turn the page? Okay. If you're happy and you know it, turn the page. Turn the page. If you're happy and you know it, turn the page. Turn the page. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, turn the page. Turn the page. Awesome. Great job. So are you sitting down on the couch in front of your computer, your laptop, or your phone? Are you comfortable? We're going to listen to our first book today, and it's really fun. So the book I chose to read today is called Lots More Animals Should Definitely Not Wear Clothing. This is a really silly book. Do you see the fish on the cover? This fish is wearing a raincoat because it must be raining, right? But fish swim in the water. Do you think a fish would need a raincoat and an umbrella? I don't think so. It's a very funny book. So we're going to read about all of these animals that are very silly and wearing different types of clothing. So today I'm wearing a white cardigan or sweater, and then these animals are going to be wearing all different types of outfits. So this book is written by Judy Barrett and it's illustrated by Ron Barrett. And we're reading this today with permission from Simon & Schuster. Ready? Animals should definitely not wear clothing because it would hamper a horse. Look at the shoes that this horse is wearing. That's not quite right, is it? Look at who's next. We have our frog. Because a frog might jump out of it. He's jumping out of his pants. Because it would be unbearable for a bear. It looks like he's really hot in this jacket or this coat because he has a lot of fur, doesn't he? How silly. Animals definitely should not wear clothing. Because a spider could get tangled. Because it would be foolish for a fish. This is the fish that was on the cover of our book. Because an elk would have too many choices. Because a crab would tear it up. Oh my goodness, look at his shirt that he was wearing. His sharp claws were tearing up this shirt. Because a turtle has a turtleneck of its own. Because a penguin is already dressed. Looks like he wanted to wear a tuxedo. Why else do you think animals definitely should not wear clothing? What do you think? Because a skunk could make it stinky. Because it would fluster a flamingo. Because a hyena might find it hilarious. Because it could overwhelm a caterpillar. Look at all of the socks coming out of the dryer. He has a lot of legs to put his socks on. And most of all, because it would be absurd for an armadillo. An armadillo already has kind of an armor on his skin. Awesome. The end. What did you think? This is a really fun book. So silly that animals definitely should not wear clothing, right? Yeah. Thank you for listening. So last time we practiced the Itsy Bitsy Spider. We're going to sing that song again, okay? Are you ready? You could either stand up to kind of stretch a little bit. Are you ready? We're going to use our fingers again. So go ahead and make 2 L's, just like this. And we're going to sing the Itsy Bitsy Spider. Are you ready? Okay. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Awesome. That one's always really fun to sing. Okay. Are you ready for our second book today? We have 2 really good books that we're reading. This one's called Olivia. And Olivia is a pig. What sound does a pig make usually? Can you make that sound? Good job. So this book is written and illustrated by Ian Faulkner. And this is read with permission by Simon & Schuster again. Okay. So this is a whole series of books that you can find other titles in the library if you like this one. This is Olivia. She is good at lots of things. She is very good at wearing people out. What does that mean? She must be very busy. She likes to dance. She likes to run around. It looks like she likes to jump rope. She's doing all of these different things. She's standing on the top of her head in this picture. She even wears herself out sometimes. I can imagine. Olivia has a little brother named Ian. He's always copying. Sometimes Ian just won't leave her alone, so Olivia has to be firm. Olivia lives with her mother, her father, her brother, and her dog, Perry. There they are here. I like the dog. And don't forget, Edwin the cat. In the morning after she gets up and moves the cat, she brushes her teeth, she combs her ears, and she moves the cat. The cat is almost as big as Olivia. Olivia gets dressed. She has to try on everything. She has all different outfits. She has a bathing suit on. She has sunglasses. What is your favorite outfit that Olivia is wearing? I like this fancy dress too. On sunny days, Olivia likes to go to the beach. She feels important and comes prepared. Last summer when Olivia was little, her mother showed her how to make sandcastles. She got pretty good at it. Look how big the sandcastle is. Can you believe she made that? Sometimes Olivia likes to bask in the sun. When her mother sees that she's had enough, they go home. Looks like she got sunburned here. Every day, Olivia is supposed to take a nap. It's time for your you-know-what, her mother says. Of course, Olivia is not at all sleepy. On rainy days, Olivia likes to go to the museum. She heads straight for her favorite picture. Olivia looks at it for a long time. What could she be thinking? There she is. It looks like she's thinking about dancing. But there's one more painting Olivia just doesn't get. I could do that in about 5 minutes, she says to her mother. Look at this painting that she thinks she can do. Uh-oh, do you think Olivia is going to do something she shouldn't do? Yes, she does. As soon as she gets home, she gives it a try. She painted this painting on the wall in her house. Her mom doesn't look very happy. Time out. Looks like Olivia's on time out. After a nice bath and a nice dinner, it's time for bed. But of course, Olivia's not at all sleepy. Only 5 books tonight, Mommy, she says. No, Olivia, just 1. How about 4, 2, 3? Oh, all right, 3. but that's it. When they finished reading, Olivia's mother gives her a kiss and says, "You know, you really wear me out, but I love you anyway." And Olivia gives her a kiss back and says, "I love you anyway too." The end. That was a very nice story. She got into some trouble though, that Olivia. She's a very fun pig. Don't forget to check out some other books by this author at the library. Okay. So next we're going to practice our shapes. So I do have some shapes here. Let's go ahead and see what I have. If you recognize these shapes, go ahead and say the shape name out loud if you want. So I have 4 different shapes. So if you know the name, go ahead and say it with me. Circle, square, rectangle, triangle. So these are all different types of shapes, and they have different types of sides, right? We're going to read a rhyme, and you guys will listen and help me count and figure out what these shapes are like, okay? So the first one is our circle, and for the rhyme, the circle has a name, and the circle's name is Susie. So Susie the circle. So let's figure out some more things about the circle. First of all, what color is the circle? Yellow, good job. So we have our Susie circle who's yellow. Okay, so this is how our rhyme goes for our shapes. Susie the circle, watch me bend. Look at our circle go around and around, right? A circle looks like a ball or a beach ball. So side to side, end to end. Next we have our square. And Sandy the square has 4 sides, right? So Sandy the square is my name. I have 4 sides. Let's count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of my 4 sides are exactly the same. They're the same size. Good. Next up, we have our rectangle. Our rectangle looks like our square, doesn't it? It also has 4 sides, but their lengths or their size looks a little different, doesn't it? So our rectangle's name is Ricky. Ricky the rectangle has 4 sides. That's my name. I have 2 sides that are short and 2 sides that are long. I see. So that's how the square and rectangle are different. Okay. Next we have our triangle. Can you guess our triangle's name? What would be a good name for our triangle? Call out a name that you would like to name our triangle. Think of a name that starts with a T, because triangle starts with a T. I'm thinking we could name our triangle Tom. That starts with a T. What else? Let's use Tom, but if you have your own name, you can say that aloud with me. Ready? So Tommy the triangle, that's my name. I have 3 sides, and they are what? Are they the same? Sometimes they can be the same on a triangle. So let's tap our sides. 1 tap, 2 tap, 3 taps. So Tommy, our triangle, has 3. Or Tom, or whoever you named your triangle. Awesome. So today we practiced our shapes. Maybe next time we can practice our shapes a little bit more, or we can read a book about shapes. Very cool. Well, I hope everyone had fun listening today. It's always great to read books with you guys and to sing some songs. So I will see you next weekend here on Facebook or YouTube. And if you would like to fill out a survey online, you'll head to greecepubliclibrary.org to do that. I hope everyone has a great day. Bye.